This interview with my nigga X-Fam. What's good? The Culture Cast, you have just alright, get down tonight, baby. What's good with you, bro? I saw your message. I'm gonna check your shit out, bro. Try and get this shit. Man, join this bitch be acting dumb crazy every time. Why did that bitch be taking so long to do that? It's like every time. I'm ready for this one today, boy. Time to get it cracking. Time to get it cracking. Sage, close the door, man.
But, Dad, I'm trying to talk to you.
Hey, babe. Bro, I'm still waiting for it. I guess that's the part where you gotta be patient and shit.
My guy.
Whoa, what's good with you,
What's
bro?
good with you, my G? I'm chilling. How's everything?
Everything is good, Joe.
Yeah, man. I see your platform and what you building, my G.
Yeah. I appreciate that, yo. I didn't even get that message that you sent me until I hit you up. For some reason, that message didn't come through to my shit until
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Nigga always ready. Yo, me and D was talking about the flowers of the day situation, man. You really got something for real, for real.
Yeah, I appreciate that, yo.
Yeah, man. I don't know how far you are, but we can definitely chop it up after the video joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. That's what the whole thing is for, you feel me? Like, we know, me and you both, you feel me? We know too many niggas that, especially just from where we come from, not even the whole DMV.
Yeah.
We know too many people that if we was to put our heads together, we could actually make something happen. So,
absolutely.
So why not
make it happen?
You feel me? At least attempt to do.
Yeah. Damn. Trying to like.
But nah, I was thinking about you, and you know, when I think about you, I always forget. Like, we used to be me, you, Andre, Taj, Spaz. Like, that was a motherfucking clique, nigga. That was a motherfucking clique. I was the one that, you know, y'all ain't really want me there. I was the annoying one at first because I'm Spaz's little cousin. I ain't trying to steal shit. I ain't trying to really.
Nah, it was never like that. You already know what it was, Six. Even since we knew you was Spaz's cousin. You know what I'm saying? You was lit.
Yeah, but I know how it is. I ain't saying it like that. I'm just playing.
You know, you was always lit.
Yeah, that shit. Those
you had some good ass times, bro. Stealing bikes and all types of wild shit at 3 o'clock in the morning. At 13 for no fucking reason.
For no reason.
Yeah, man. What's good with Spaz, though? How's everything, man?
I haven't even talked to him, yo.
Yeah.
I talked to him a while back. I mean, he sounded like everything was good. I heard he just got out and shit. You know, he's smart.
Yeah.
That's a real smart nigga. That's just
man. That's a fact.
Real smart. Just gotta use it the right way.
Facts. That's a fact. As soon as he figure out not figure out, but when he finds his lane to apply it, trust me, you know what I'm saying? Sky's the limit for the man. For real. Yeah, he's always been charismatic, so it's really just the company he keeps and the decisions he makes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's definitely been a king for a minute.
Yo. So let's get to you, though, yo. I can say that I'm proud of you for myself, to say the least. Like, I was just thinking about that time when it was me, you, Dev, and we was going to a Kern house and shit to record, right?
That's a minute ago.
And you had some hot shit then, like.
Yeah.
Like, I always thought you could rap just period. Like, in my inner part, I always wanted you to, for real, because when you used to freestyle, that shit used to knock, and I'd be like, oh, I hope you take this shit serious. Like, I hope you take it serious. And you took it serious.
Yeah, it took time for that shit, though. It took time for me to even take it serious. You know, at that time, dealing with Kern, or just, you know, making music with Kern, we was at that was right at the beginning. So it's funny that you even said that. That was like really, really right at the beginning. We were taking it serious then. It was just we didn't know how to. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know how to apply it. But yeah, that was
to me. I wouldn't have known the difference.
Yeah, right. That's a fact. Yeah, but we was just we really didn't know too much about, you know, how to market or how to build a brand or whatever. We were just thought, you know, going in and making music was the next, you know, it was it.
Right, so, that was it.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is I appreciate those times. Even at the fact that I didn't even know, like, people, I forgot that you was even with us a couple of those times, but even other people remember it. For real, because sometimes you're doing it for so long, you forget that there was people along the way, along the journey that, you know, that could be behind you. They may not shout you out every day. They may not say what's up, but there's people behind, you know, somewhere in the back, like, yo, I was there, you know, been pushing for you. So that's dope. You know what I'm saying? That was at the beginning, man. And it took, from then to now, what I learned, and I even see what people around me learn. You, Dev, I see that we all really figured out our lane, and we trying to really attack that. And that's the part that, you know, I'm proud of you, man. The flowers of the day, you know, that's something that we need within our inner circle. Somebody that, you know, is willing to acknowledge what's going on around us. You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
and put it all together. Because I mean, like I said, yo, you was a part of that. You know what it was like. Like, you from New York, and you know that where we was at, it wasn't just no regular niggas. So I feel you really got like a story to tell. Yeah, so absolutely. We need somebody to put that bitch together to put it out. Yeah, like to actually get it noticed. Yeah, because I can really say, like, yo, growing up, it wasn't. I used to always think, like, is it just me? Do I just look up to these niggas? Because I looked up to you, Taj. I looked up to all of y'all. All of y'all was like big brothers. So I was like, in the back of my head, I'd be like, yo, does everybody have this opportunity? Does everybody have the opportunity to witness what I'm able to witness? There's so many niggas doing so many different type of things, and a lot of niggas is winning. Yeah. Even when we was doing what we wasn't supposed to be doing. We were still winning. Right. So, that's a fact. So it's just too much, y'all. And for that to all come together, I'm gonna be real happy to see everybody where they supposed to be. Yeah, it's on its way. That's the dopest part. It's on its way. Timing is everything. You know, feel me? The good thing about it is that you had the blessing to have people to look up to. You know what I'm saying? That, right. And, you know what I'm saying? You took it, and you didn't, you know what I'm saying? You didn't pretty much mimic exactly what people were doing, but you was able to take a little bit from whoever you really looked up to and said, all right, you know, this is the person, this is what I'm going to create. You know, this is energy that I'm giving off. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you definitely had, and the good thing is that bunch of people that you mentioned, yo, that's you know what I'm saying? That's a group of, it's a real group of different people, my nigga. We was all from different places. We all had different sides of life. But it just meshed. I mean, even today, I think if we got together and did something, it would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It would be crazy. Just because of who we all branched off to be. And if we brought that shit back for any situation, it would be ridiculous. Yeah, it would be a movie. Smoke, bro. I would have rolled up something. Yeah, I feel like we definitely will. You heard me? Tell me that. Phone. It's loading or something. I can hear you a little bit. You gotta wait for him to come back, y'all. Yo, I'm with you. I just had to make sure my shit was lit. Yeah, but yeah. So jumping into the shit, like, what gave you that? What was your call, and how did you know that? All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna really put my all into this one thing right here. What made you go in that direction and go full throttle at? Damn. And I think geeking. Don't even worry about it, yo. You can always edit the motherfucker out. that drink geeking right now. It ain't me though. Oh shit. That joint fucking up, bro. It's not me. It's not me. What you doing, Holmes? A motherfucking nigga. Nah, I had to call him and shit, bro. I had to send him the request again. Damn, you dumb as shit, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. That bitch be geeking.
Nah, bro. So look, right, while we waiting and shit, talk some boys. You hear me? Don't just have us looking at you, fool.
Nah, you know it's a whole process trying to even get the person invited on the jump, bro. Like that's what I'm doing the whole time, trying to get the nigga back on the phone, and that shit ain't easy. Like you got that's like a whole motherfucking that's a whole multitask type jump right there.
Oh man, yeah. I'm like, this nigga just all in the camera, she ain't saying nothing, looking all goofy, hitting the J and shit.
I'm waiting for y'all to come back right quick.
Yeah, what's the topic and shit y'all about to be on?
Oh no, I'm giving him an interview and shit. So I think he said he back now, so I'm about to switch back over real quick.
All right, bet. I'm about to tune in. All right.
Yo. Yeah. My fault.
You good now?
Yeah, it's whack ass phone. All right. But go ahead, bro. My fault.
Yeah, I was saying, like, what made you really make that move and say, I'm going to start rapping? Like, what gave you that urge?
Yeah, I've been making music. We had a studio when I was in middle school, me, Taj, and Andre in my basement. But, back then it was like tapes, early 2000s, it was tapes still. So niggas wasn't really like crazy digital at the time. But it was like around 2014, I would say. Like I've been doing it for a minute, but it took me till then to say, all right, this is something I'm going to really do. Just because of the opportunities that I started to have around me, the influences and the people that was hearing me spit, they like, dude, I think you should. I heard your music that you had before. I think you should take it seriously. And it was just a feeling I had. It was something like, if I'm a bet on anything, I'm a bet on myself first. And and from there it was like, there was no turning back.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro. I started it with Frico, but after the passing of Frico, that really pushed it too. I just didn't know, that happened around like 2012 or whatever. 11.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So it was like I didn't really know which way to take it after that. Because remember, that was around the time we was with Kerm and shit. So I didn't know which way to really take it. So it took me some time to just really recoup and rebuild and build. Just build pretty much.
Right. feel you.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever it takes, you know what I mean? Just make sure you keep going with that shit, keep going with it.
Yeah.
So what do you see yourself in the next couple of years with it? What do you want to gain out of this? Out of this whole rap shit?
To be honest, the number one goal for me is to build something that I could pass on, whether it be to my family or it be to, you know, friends that's close to family, so we can keep, you know, something that we didn't have before, which is, you know, some type of brand or some type of family wealth. That's number one. You know, that's whether it's music, whether it's clothes, whether it's, you know, I also do graphic design and I do web design, and it's not just music. You know, I'm in all types of aspects of art, to be honest. So that's the number one goal. And with the music, in a couple of years, I see myself, you know, signed to either to an independent label or have a distribution deal, one of the sorts. My clothing line will definitely be up already. This is, we already got testers out. This is, you know, one of them, Majormatic. You feel me? So this is just a tester right now, but we got some shit. We got some more things coming up. A couple of years, I see me running my own studio. I've already did that maybe twice already. So
yeah, I be seeing you at that studio a lot.
Yeah, I built that myself pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had some helping hands, but as far as like, you know, putting the equipment in there and making it, you know, letting them know what's what and where it should be.
So tell people. So tell us about what it took for that to come into fruition. Tell the story behind what it really took for you to, because it's not just about the money. Like I think that we got the perception wrong. It's like you think you gotta have 100,000 racks to start whatever you trying to do. It's like you gotta start with what you got. So tell us what that story was like to get those things popping for yourself.
That was what you said is exactly the approach I took. It was like, you know, I took it as I'm gonna just go with what I have. And the first thing I thought was, okay, me as an artist, I looked at the dynamic of the whole situation. Me as an artist, I have to go, look for a studio. You know, I got to look for a producer. I got to look for somebody to shoot the videos. So, you know, and mix and master and all the stuff in between. So I just thought to change the dynamic. So, you know, I said, okay, let me get my own computer, own laptop. Let me build my own studio space, which was at the time just in the back of my crib in like the little like boiler room area. But it had enough space where I could soundproof it.
Right, because I remember the Kerm joint.
Word.
The Kerm had the sheet over the
Word.
Joint, so.
It was one of the construction joints. That's a fact. So, yeah, it was enough space for me to put the foam up. I did that, and to be honest, I dropped a project called LOL, and it was a it was a collab joint with my man Bones. If you listen to that, it's pretty bad as far as like mixing and mastering. It's pretty bad. It's terrible. Yeah, it's terrible. But that was like, and even at that time, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to stick with my guns. This is what I have, and this is what I'm giving. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, before I even thought about any money or any type of recouping whatever I'm doing, it was like, the first thing I'm going to do is master my craft, which was the mixing and mastering. You know what I'm saying? That shit right there was number one for me. So I just went crazy with features. I went crazy with meeting people, man. I just moved back to New York at the time, so me leaving when I left and me being older, a lot of my friends or a lot of my niggas had dispersed, they moved or they locked up, whatever the case may be. So I had to make a whole new circle. I had to make a whole new squad. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't more so like making a squad. It was just getting my name out there musically. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was on every. I feel like I was stepping on everybody's toes. I was in everybody's hood, homie. You feel me? With I would bring the mic and the whole studio with me, so I could set up in the nigga living room while they having a conversation. And niggas would be like, this nigga, they like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga? Like 5 minutes ago we was chilling. He set up the whole studio right here. Like now I got the whole crib ready to rap though. You know what I'm saying? And then it went from that to this is fam. You know what I'm saying? It went from Kev, from the floors to fam, and then it went from fam to fam the engineer. You know what I'm saying? Fam the nigga who got the studio. So a couple people around me. You know, me doing that, connecting. I met a reggae artist. Got my shit sitting up. I met a reggae artist, and me and him did a song. It was pretty much, I wrote the hook and everything. I threw him on there. So me and him did a song called Wine Palmy. And his brother was actually a dance hall manager. So when he heard this shit, he pretty much went bananas. He like, yo, this is crazy. This is hot. you know, we got to get this out, but in a different way. And dude went ham. He made his contacts, and he contacted me with VP Records. So VP Records pretty much helped me push that song out, and they was like, "Look, we know that you popping on Audio Mac. We know you popping on Spotify, whatever you got going, but you should rock with Audio Mac." So I pretty much was like, "All right, man, marketing wise, y'all do what y'all do. I'm gonna do my side just because I know what I can pull in, but let me see what you guys can do when I just give it to you guys." So I made the song and I let them do what they do. Dude, I did like 7K, 8K in a week, and that was the first time. That was the first time I went like crazy like that. I'm thinking like, oh shit, you know, I might be a fucking reggae artist. Like, fucking what's his name? Shaggy. Saw me sitting on the counter. But I swear to God, I was sitting there like, man, I might have to fuck around and keep dropping dance hall joints. But and in between that, we did a release party which was successful. We rented out the bar for a little weed smoking joint. I dropped on 420, and in the midst of all of that, I met with this dude named Jay Chaso. He plugged me with his peoples in Jersey, and that's where the studio situation came. I'm talking about like the big studio situation. You know what I'm saying? Right. He had an area. He was like, "Look, take control of the situation. Do what you do." So I showed him what I could do with what he had at the time, because I was already at the mind state like, shit, I already had a boiler room. If you giving me this big ass garage, homie, space, you dig me? This is about to be Wonderland in here. So I showed him what I could do with what he had, and he, in turn, he was like, "All right, I see you serious. I see you. You know what I'm saying? You really do got some type of juice. Let's turn this shit to Wonderland." So homie really put the bread up, and he turned that shit to Wonderland. I'm talking about lights, you know what I'm saying, come on when you walk in, you ain't even got to touch nothing type shit. So it's real. So nice.
What you just said was, from you believing in yourself, from you putting everything you had into your craft, somebody believed in you and stepped up and put the bread up.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's what my whole point was, is like the money gonna come from somewhere.
I was getting to that.
If you serious enough, that shit is gonna come.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're gonna start falling into place because that's what you asking for, and you're serious about it. So that's a good look for you in the terms that you already have gotten your foot wet to experience some type of major feedback. You see what I'm saying? Like, just like what I was saying with Dev the other day. It's like when I missed that GameStop stop, I was mad as a bitch. Yeah. But I also knew that I'm closer to actually hitting because I'm in the game. Right. If I just missed it, that's good. That's better than not
knowing at all. No, that's a fact. Yeah.
So we got to make sure we putting ourselves in those positions. You see what I'm saying? Where we can actually possibly flourish off of something.
Facts.
Because we know so many niggas that got a check, so many niggas that got the racks.
Don't know what to do with it, or don't know where they're going with it.
They don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with it. So
yeah, that's always been my thing. That's how me and Dev got connected with the shit. I mean, we always stayed connected since we was young kids. We always been cool. But as far as like the music and business tip, when he seen what I was doing, he was one of the first people to call me like, bro, what the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Like, I got a couple calls from people like, bro, are you signed? And I was dying laughing, man. It was funny as shit, but that's when I knew, all right, I'm on to something. And he came to me and was like, bro, what's going on? And to be honest, that's my bro. So I had to give him the drip. I gave him the drip, and you see where he at with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. It's like you said, and like I said, I always say, it's like, it don't take, people with the racks or whatever, but it don't take that. It really takes a nigga to see a vision. And trust me, Rick Ross said it best. He was making music for free for 10 years before he really made his big break. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that everybody's story is not the same. You got the Pop Smokes, and then you got the, then you got the Rick Rosses who had to really put the dirt working in some form or fashion. I don't know his whole story, but I'm pretty sure he did.
Right. Then you got DJ Khaled and shit like that.
Khaled put super working. That's another good.
Too much. Yeah. Too much work.
Yeah, that's a fact. They kind of cut from the same cloth. They both, was dealing with Slip and Slide and Trick Daddy back in the day. So people don't even know that. Rick Ross was signed to Trick Daddy years ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We just never knew.
Yeah, you never seen them.
Yeah, it's just, and that's the game. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, when people see a vision, they start connecting you with certain people. It's up to you to keep that connection. It's up to you to make sure something is solid when you meet him. You know what I'm saying? All I got to do is bring you to a room and say, yo, this is my guy. This is what he's doing, and this is how what he's doing connects with what you're doing. And put it together.
That's how it has to be.
That's how it has to be. And that don't got nothing to do with money. That's just networking. That's just being able to, or wanting to have, you know what I'm saying, see my nigga in another position. So,
right.
Or better position is what I meant to say. So, yeah, it's that's what it's about. And when you have that camaraderie around you, and you have that circle is what I believe in,
right.
The sky's the limit. Can't nobody stop you.
Right. So, who would you like to do a feature with right now in the game? That, like, who are some of your artists that you know that you want to collab with, connect with?
Definitely Favi. Definitely Favi.
He came out of nowhere for me.
Huh?
He came out of nowhere for me.
Yeah. He definitely came out of nowhere. I'm in Brooklyn, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. He did come out of nowhere. It was like, but when you look at his story, dude been here for a while, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He put his little time in. It's just the time that we in. It's easy to go viral nowadays. But
he's the best example of how he can come up like that.
Yeah, but Fabi's definitely one of them. I feel like his energy, his vibe, is everything. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we were both body something.
That's what it is about him. That's what it is about him.
You said what?
That's what it is about him.
Yeah,
you gotta have something about you.
Yeah. He got that energy. And certain people say he can't spit. To me, he got bars. It's not really more bars. It's a drip kind of thing. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. So Fabi is one of them. I would definitely do a song with Drake, of course. If I'm gonna give you 4, I'll give you 4. Fabi, Drake. I would do a song with Rowdy Rich, and I would definitely do a song with Moray.
Okay.
Yeah, Moray's new artist coming up. He got the joint called Quicksand.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So definitely that's my 4 right now. That doesn't mean I wouldn't do some like I would do one with Lil Durk in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. In a heartbeat.
Not to say that you wouldn't do it with nobody else, but that's just who you fucking with right now.
Yeah.
So how does everything you got going on with you right now? How does that, affect the family, the people that your friends, your loved ones? How does that affect the shit around you?
That's a good ass question. Family wise, it's cool. It's all support, all love. Family wise, friends. When you building something, it's gonna be a lot of come and goes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I pretty much, as far as my core friends, the music has done nothing but just put me and us in a better position to look at each other and say, all right, we could do something further than just sit here, chop it up, smoke 2K, that's right. They really looked at us like, all right, cool. Oh, you doing that? Oh, yeah, I'm doing this. And like I said, when you got that camaraderie, you start to figure out who fits where and who plays the lane, and you keep them there, and they stay there, and they do their best. But as far as friends with this music shit, it's a lot of come and goes. You got people who will fuck with you for the time. You got people who will fuck with you because they may need. They may need your.
They need you.
They need you. You know what I'm saying? As far as like numbers, they may need you to help them with certain shit, and that's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm even cool with the coming and goers because there's still certain things that I learned business wise from people. There's still things that I take from people personally. You know what I'm saying? So I take it as it teaches me how to move in the game. You know what I'm saying? Around people who are maybe business friends and not close friends. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, it's neither here nor there as far as that for me. But family is Gucci. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know, but Moray is actually my cousin. So yeah, to see him blow up and do what he's doing, family wise, it just it's a motivation thing. So and we all support each other. So it's dope.
Right. And Stacks, what about my nigga Stacks? Yo, I'm really proud of Stacks, yo.
Yeah, Stacks came a long way.
I said that yesterday, and I had to say it again because him in particular, like, I swear to God, that's the part I love about the niggas that I do know that make music. It's like, like I know, you gotta have a different courage to actually say and be a rapper nowadays. It's not like before when, like back in the day, like actually being a rapper was cool. You
get that respect.
Back then, nigga, it was cool as a bitch to be a rapper out in New York. If you said you was a spitter, you was an MC,
absolutely,
that's hot. You see me?
Yeah.
So now that shit is like corny in a sense. So you have to really be in your bag. You gotta really be feeling you to the point to where you got enough to be like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck what a nigga think. I don't give a fuck if they think I'm trash, because I can see Stack's progress through his whole shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I remember when he lived over there in Long Beach, right there in the cut.
Yeah.
And everybody was coming and going out the joint, but he was still making the music.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I took it serious or I didn't, but I'm just real proud of y'all for still sticking with it. And you for moving to New York, that takes guts too. Because nigga, that's putting yourself in a more competition. It's hella niggas that can rap on New York. That's what they do out there. So to go out there, you gotta have a lot of balls just to do that.
Word,
for me, y'all may be through you. I know you, so I know you was from New York, but still to go back and say that I'm gonna be a rapper, that takes a lot.
Right.
You feel me? So that is not nowadays. Like I said yesterday, yo, even if I didn't fuck with some of my nigga shit, I'm still gonna support it.
Yeah,
because it just gets to the point to where one of us blowing up is opening the doors
for everybody. Absolutely.
And regardless if it's that nigga actually came out his pocket and gave you something, or just the simple fact that where you live at now is now somewhere hot, is now on the map.
Right.
Niggas know about it. So whatever you want to do personally could possibly blow up a little bit faster just because somebody just put your city on the map.
Yeah.
So facts. And it's little shit like that we gotta really get serious with, because nigga, we can have talent in the game that even if they was trash or not, just from how many people we know. You dig me? Like, we know so many people that if they all just liked your pictures and
already be doing numbers,
shit, it would already be there. It would already be on another level. So, because we are already doing the greatness.
Yeah.
You dig me? We already putting in the line. Like I told Dad, when you get on, they don't hear the shit you did before. Like you said, that was trash to you. That was trash to you, but you may have a fan that you don't know nothing about that love that drum.
Yeah.
You feel me? Love that music. They, for some reason, they just like that track. I got hella songs like that. It's not even a hot song, but it's just a song that I fuck with just because, like, you feel me? It don't got to be something that everybody listen to.
Right.
So,
no, I still get that. Some people still hit me up.
You don't never know who your shit is touching, yeah.
Yeah, some people still hit me up about my first project I dropped in 2012. What was it, 2012? Yeah, 2012, maybe 11. I don't know. Can't remember. But yeah, like I still get people like, yo, that's still your best one, and I'm looking at them like, that shit. To me, it's still one of them. Like, it's close to my heart, but sound wise, you never know. People like shit and stick to it, and it'd be the oldest shit you probably did. It was a freestyle that you was like, I'll never put this out, and you actually put it out.
Right. Ever.
And that's the thing. I tell Stacks all the time. I tell him, like, bro, I'm not one of those niggas to cap with nobody. So I used to tell Stacks all the time, like, bro, bet. I'm like, don't, say it like this, do it like this. I used to show him how to try to help him with certain shit. And Stacks always stuck to his own thing. That's Stacks. He always stuck to his own thing. But in time, you started to see, like, okay, homie's really getting it together. And I feel like today's Stacks compared to back then, Stacks is found his sound. He found it with the last
he found his way.
Yeah, he dropped the project called Shit Then Got Real, and that's when I told him. I sat down with him. I was like, yo, homie, you found it. You got your sound. You know what I'm saying? This is it. You know what I'm saying? So I watched even that. That was before I even really like started. I had my own studio, so that was inspiration to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, once again, I always say this: when you respect the game and what comes with it, even when you have your fails, and you just charge it to the game, homie, you can't be mad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the game. When you respect the game, you may not be on top at that moment. Your man might be doing this thing. You know, look at it as inspiration and get in your bag. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a lot of people doing this shit.
Right. It is. It is. I want to ask you, do you know this nigga, the nigga Devin the Ripper? Do you know who that is?
Devin the Ripper.
Yeah,
I think I heard.
He's from Southeast DC. He just hit me. He said he know Dev and shit. He sent me his music. Yeah, he definitely was tough. I'm about to have an interview with him in a couple days.
I was just about to do an interview with him. Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's dope. That's dope. Now I'm gonna look him up.
Yeah,
the Ripper. Yeah, I'm gonna look him up.
Yeah, definitely. So what about the time you felt like you was about to give up? Have you ever felt? How many times has that crossed your mind?
That's damn near every day. Yeah, I ain't even about to lie to you. I
gotta pick the realest ones.
I was about to say some bullshit. Nah, that's every day. Yeah, it's every day because the level that I'm at, I'm still building. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I respect the game. So there's some days that I question it. There's some days it's like, you know, why the fuck or how the fuck or when the fuck it's gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? Or when it's gonna be one of us. Or you know what I'm saying? It's just when you respect the game, you know that it's just a matter of time. It's you being in the right places at the right time. So, you know, I feel like I want to quit every day. I have that thought. Is this the right thing I'm doing? Or I have that thought of, you know, how am I gonna recapture what I'm building, or how can I do something new or better? And some days it's blank. Some days I get that writer's block, and then some days where it's like I don't even gotta think about it. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's every day, man. I have those thoughts every day.
Right. And I know what that shit feels like, even on this side. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to. That's the part that I did this whole thing for, to be completely honest. Like, how much it take for a nigga to get the confidence to actually start something is the reason why I started. It's like that's the hardest part. Once you actually do the shit, it's all about just staying afloat with it and doing it. You see what I'm saying? Like, me actually making and recording a video and actually putting that bitch on the Instagram, putting all the shit you gotta do to put it on there. It's like it's so many steps. Shit. All those steps, you can say, fuck it, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah. So that's what it's that much you got. It's that much you gotta believe in yourself is the reason why I started it. And ever since the conversation, the people that's been hitting me up, I really appreciate all that love. Like, because I know niggas can appreciate and understand that part of it. Like, everybody want to be saucy. Everybody want to have a flowers of the day. Everybody wants to be talked about and acknowledged.
In some way. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
In some way, shape, or form. And we all need to be, though. It's not that we just want to be. We all need to be congratulated. We're all dope shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody got something in their bag. Especially the niggas out.
That's a fact. We all got something. Nah, that's a fact. I always think about that, my G. I talk to Lorenzo about that all the time, man. That the people that we know, man, if we was all in our bag, or if we knew what was coming forth as far as like technology and how to brand yourself, if we knew this shit back then, man, we would be the people that, you know, that we're talking about now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we once again, I feel like we was that generation, that last generation where, like, we had to be outside. So, you know what I'm saying? Your friends was your friends because you had to see these niggas every day. It wasn't no Instagram.
Right. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. That's how it be. You gotta make sure you keeping that circle tight. Keeping that only the good niggas around you. Only keep the good ones around you. only keep the good men around you and watch your life change.
Not today. See, you see this, yo.
I'm just saying.
My phone been working perfectly fine. As soon as we do this damn interview, my shit would have act like I got the iPhone 4.
That's how it be. That's what I mean. That's that thing that's trying to stop you from doing it.
Yeah, like, bro.
Trying to stop you from getting your thing off, and if you let that be excuse, then that's it.
Yeah, that's like, this is crazy.
On you.
But yeah, what was the question? My fault, bro.
We was on it was Gucci. I was going to the next one. I was about to ask you, so who has been your major supporter? Who has been somebody that's been in your corner and been encouraging you and helped you actually get to where you are now? Because everybody has one. Everybody has that person. It may not be one person, it may be a couple, but
yeah. For me it's two. My sister for sure, and Devin. Bugatti and Crystal has been you know, and even Crystal's husband. They've been like my go-to team, you know, since I started taking it as serious as I've been. You know what I'm saying? Since they saw me putting the studio and stuff together, they was the ones like, all right, you know, what you need on the back end, what you need on the in between, you know, this other little shit. You know, my sister will find me a manager, she'll find me a blog situation, an interview. You know what I'm saying? A couple of my family, a couple of my cousins, you know, had popped out like, yo, bro, I know somebody who has their own radio station. So support has been dope. But my sister and Bugatti has been the top supporters and just running right behind me with it. You know, Bugatti's actually a business partner with the whole major situation. So, you know, that tells you something right there.
Yeah, that's what niggas don't know about. Yo, like, he's a motherfucking animal when it comes to that money and how he operates this shit.
Yeah, when it comes to just being a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, before we even talk about anything with me, just make sure that, you know, you stay true to who you are before I even come to the circle. And that's the one thing I can respect about D. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just real. You know what I'm saying? I could my man look me in my eyes and say, yo, you wrong. And he'll look me in my eyes with the same energy when he's wrong. You dig what I'm saying? So,
right.
You know, I can't even remember a time that we argued, because when could it ever get that far? We you know, we so true to ourselves. It's, all right, if I was wrong, you're right, my nigga. Let's move on. You know what I'm saying? So, and you need that in your circle. So that those two has been my biggest supporters. Even with him taking right now, Forever After Money's out. Forever After Money 2 is out. But I'm working on other things on the back end to continue to brand bigger than music right now. So right now, that's my latest project. I'm doing videos and features to keep things going. But right now, Majormatic and Major, the label, it's on Devin's back right now. You know what I'm saying? You notice he's the one with the latest project that's out. Recent videos, he's stretching it further than New York.
Right. So yeah, it's definitely that's my two biggest supporters. That's my team right there. Right. That's what it is, yo. Yeah, man. I'm glad that y'all definitely working together and making shit work. You know.
Hell yeah, I'm the one that forced that man in the studio years ago. I'm like, bro, you gonna get in the studio? Like, he was like, you know, he was one of those people that had that confidence situation a long time ago. It's like, you know, a rapper, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I looked at him like, nigga, if you got something to say when you figure out how to say it, trust me,
right.
You know, you're gonna come into your own. And it took time for him too, but like I said, look where my man is at now. That's a good ass feeling. That's a good feeling.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. So, what was your inspiration? Like, what rappers can you give me that off the top of your head that, you know, when you think about your craft, how you spit, come from your delivery, all that. Like, who was somebody you really, you know, was fucking with coming up?
Damn. When I was a kid, well, I'll just give it to you in 3 stages. When I was a kid, it was Hove, Rough Riders, and the Lox. That was it for me. You couldn't tell me nothing about any of those people coming up. everybody. Oh, and Dipset. Sorry, I'm bugging out. And Dipset.
That's what I'm actually.
I'm bugging.
You the one who put me on cam.
Yeah, and Dipset. And that was like you couldn't tell me. You still can't tell me nothing about Dipset today, but you know what I'm saying. That was my group. Coming up, even like middle school, high school, it was pretty much Hove. I was trying to kind of avoid Wayne. I felt like everybody was on him at the time when I was coming up, so I kind of stuck to just Hove and pretty much the traditional shit. At the time, I feel like it wasn't too much good music when we was coming up in high school, and now it's still Hove. But for me to do what I'm doing now, it was definitely Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey gave me the inspiration to get up and really take this shit for sure serious. Like, I had before he even really like blew up to everybody, I was showing him to Devin, and Dev used to say like, nah, he sucks, he's trash, like that nigga don't be saying nothing. And I was telling him like, bro, I'm telling you, this is not about just rap, my nigga. This nigga is doing something different. Like, right. I don't know if people know, but before he got big, dude had a system where it was a website where it was called, I think it was called Choose to Pay or Proud to Pay, but it gave you it gave you an option if you wanted to buy his album or just simply download it. So it gave you the option to buy it. Either way, you fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? And when I saw that it was not anything from Def Jam, Atlantic, or anything big, it was something independent. That was all I needed, and that was the Crenshaw album. That was all I needed for me to go, okay, I could do this too. You know what I'm saying? And from then on, it was like at the time I had the computer already. But the studio wasn't complete. I was still in the middle of, if this is what I'm really doing. And when I saw that and I saw his energy and how he just, he preached about, you could really do this shit yourself. It's just, you're going to have to put the work in just as much. When I saw that was all the inspiration I need. So, rest in peace and shout out to Nipsey Hussle. I tell people all the time, that was like my number one inspiration to start Majormatic.
Right.
Yeah.
So, how can we reach you the fastest and all that? Like, how can somebody get in touch with Kev if they trying to holler at him for a feature or chop it up, whatever, you know? There we go again. There we go again. All right. Well, damn, that bitch is eating. You about to get out of here soon, y'all. Just about to wrap it up real quick. Just damn phone, man. Crazy.
I'm over here swapping from phone to computer to tablet because something is going on, and I'm gonna figure this shit out as soon as we get off. But I got you. I got the question. People can get at me on Instagram. I also have my Instagram is X2_FAM2_X. I have a label page, Majormatic Music. They can find the website there. Everybody's music is there. I also build websites, so the website that you see when you go to the label page, it's homemade. I got everybody's music is up there. Swab Bugatti, Cell Boogie, Jay Chaso, Trey Anthony is another artist we working with right now. That's on the way. But they could contact me in many ways, bro. You could Google us on Google, bro. Google Majormatic Music. You could contact us there via email. All our links is right there. It's Forever After Money is easy to find. Just Majormatic. Google Majormatic. Google Forever After Money. Or find me on IG.
That's a bet. I wanted to ask you before I got out of here, how's your mom's doing this shit?
She's doing amazing, man. She's doing great. Yeah, she's doing great.
That was my favorite. That was one of my favorite moms.
Yeah, because she let us do whatever the fuck we wanted to do.
Yeah.
That's a fucking fact. But yeah, she's doing all right, man. She's doing all right. She's doing good. How's your family and everybody, man?
Everybody is good, Joe. Yeah. I can't complain. My mother just got over here to see the girl, so.
Yeah.
So that's
what's up. I want to ask you, what made you want to do this and take the step? Because me and Dev talked about it. He actually contacted me right before, you took it live and was like, yo, look, look what what Six is doing, my nigga. He was like, this is what we was talking about. We needed somebody somewhere that we knew, that would take this lane. And we was trying to get our friends to do it, but to be honest, our friends wanted to be rappers or video men or whatever the case may be, respectively. Yeah, he was like, yo, holla at Six, my G, make sure, see if you could, get him popping or whatever. No disrespect, I didn't know how far you was in it or who else you had connected, so I didn't want to step on nobody's toes. But what made you make that jump and go, all right, I'm gonna do this?
It was like, I don't know what it is. Like, I always felt like this sense that I'm like the voice. Like, yeah. I just feel like I just got hella shit to say. Not to say that other niggas don't. Yeah. But I just always believed in myself that I was like somebody. You feel me? Like it's just something in the back of my head. It just be like, yo, you gotta like really start connecting with people. You gotta start talking. You got something to say. Yeah. And then all the shit that I haven't expressed, you feel me? It's gonna be expressed, but it's like that's what it was. It's like it's just a voice in the back of my head, honestly. That little voice in your head saying, it's that time. Yeah. You need to be doing. Yeah. Because I swear to God, it's like the way that you just said that is perfect timing. Because y'all definitely are at the point to where y'all have actually, it's not like y'all just hopped in the game yesterday. Right. Just doing the podcast yesterday. Right. It's like y'all already been working doing this. And now you have somebody that you know as some type of outlet to connect everything together. Yeah. So that's another reason, like, when I tell you how many niggas I know, it's like I can't even count it on my hands, yo. Yeah. And it's like the more that I branch out, it's like it's not just niggas that I directly know. It's like even your mutual friends. My man may know 10 niggas that can really, like, when you really go listen to these albums, that shit is really crack. Right. Like, so it's like when you got that many niggas, it's like it turns into responsibility. Like, why not? Why not? Why not? Somebody got to do it, yo. And nobody was doing it. You feel me? That's another reason. Like nobody else was really stepping up and saying, like, okay, I know that the DMV deserves their credit. Like when you think about it, your Wale's, anybody from the DMV, the Chris Browns, Pharrell, all of them niggas, like they not actually coming back and shouting out where they from and putting their city on that. Right. DMV is so much talent out here. It's like it's overwhelming. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It's like, but the only thing that's holding it back is do we all got somebody, an outlet to get us on that major platform? Yeah. Like a nigga YG Tech. Out Baltimore. Even I saw one of his freestyles with Young Moose, the nigga, he went hard on that bitch. Yeah. Hard as shit on that. Yeah, he goes out with him. But it's hella other niggas out there. But I'm just using him as an example to say it's too many niggas just in the DMV alone that really could be in the industry. Yeah. And really have a name in the game. But it's just do they have somebody that's connecting the dots for them? Yeah. So hopefully I can be that guy. You feel me? Yeah, man. You already that guy. You definitely already that guy, for real. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, because that's what I thought when I saw your first flower today. The first thing I said was, "Oh yeah, he's on to something," and it was just the first one. And I said it because I already knew your connections. It's broad, homie. Like you used to chill in Wild Lake. You went to school in Long Reach. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit. Right. People don't know if you're not from that area, you wouldn't know how much influence you have just by being in 2 or 3 different places and being able to start moving around. You know what I'm saying? And even expands to extra shit like Baltimore, DC, because some of those people may know people over there. So, like I said, when I saw the first flower today, the first one, I looked at it, I said, "Oh yeah, he's on to something."
I said, if he keeps this going, you know what I'm saying? My man might have his own station real soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what the next thing is.
Yeah.
That's what the next thing is.
Yeah.
It's really so that I can really be that outlet.
Right,
So,
right.
So it's just taking the process, you feel me, and not being scared of that, whatever comes along with it, you feel me?
Right. Just respect the game.
Right.
Respect the game.
I got that interview with Arthur. Shout out to my nigga Arthur. I'm about to have an interview with him a little bit later.
Word. Me and him supposed to be actually working together, man. I gotta make that happen. I seen him at the mall last time I was out there.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the best part, yo. I swear to God, that's the part that really make it exciting, bro.
Yeah.
It's like when you really got that many niggas that really is about their business and they really put in the work to go get whatever they got.
Yeah.
It speaks for itself. That's how we able to have this conversation.
That's a fact.
That's how we're able to have the conversation. So I'm just trying to work, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna get to work. I was gonna tell you, whenever you get the free time, hit me up. I'm gonna send you my number and we could chop it up, son. Whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Dad told you, but yeah, we could definitely, you know what I'm saying, give you a couple stepping stones on the way to, you know what I'm saying, your way to success. But you're already on your way, for real.
Most definitely, I appreciate that, yo.
No doubt. You know, it's been the same since 2003, my nigga. So just hit my phone. Word, son. We're gonna chop it up.
Most definitely, we definitely will, yo. And we appreciate all the viewers, all the people watching.
Word. Thank you. Follow my man 6. Follow Flowers of the Day. Follow the hashtag, man. Forever After Money. Forever After Money 2 is out right now. Video is out right now. Got a couple videos coming out. Check us out. Mexico is out right now. We got some shit out, man. Yeah.
Yo, go cop that. Go check that out, yo. Go check Forever After Money out, yo.
Yeah, man. Do that.
Check the page out. Go check the whole movement out.
Do that.
We out of here.
We out.
Chop this video up, and I'ma send it to you. So
I was about to say, my apologies for the breakups. You dig?
No, that's good. I'm gonna be able to edit it all up. I'm gonna be able to edit it. It's Gucci.
Got you.
You made it happen. You feel me?
Facts. Yo, love, my nigga. Be easy.
Yo, all love, yo. Be safe. Stay dangerous, my nigga.
Got you. Yo, when I touch down, I'm gonna hit you up.
All right, brother. Be safe.
Be safe.
Yo, what's good? About to start this interview with my man, RX.